G'day guys, welcome to How to Play Head Pro Way, hole number 8 here at Windaroo Lakes. It's a 350 metre par 4 from the blue tees. It's not an overly difficult hole. Yes, we do have a river up the right hand side, but that's far enough to the right it shouldn't really impede us. However, for those of you that it does, one of the things I see a lot of players make the mistake of is trying to draw the ball off the edge of the river. Lots of players, they'll aim to the right hand side and I'll see them trying to really pull the ball back off the river with their driver. Generally what ends up happening is they just blast it dead straight right into the water. If you're one of those players, today's tip is going to help you. If you must shape the ball off the tree line or off the riverbed in this instance, do so with a fairway wood. If you watch the best guys and girls on TV when they play shape shots, they like to do so with fairway woods because it's just a lot easier using that little bit of loft to get the ball up and get the ball curving in the air. Okay, so if you're going to stand here on hole number 8, and you're going to try to work the ball off the edge of the river here or off the river line, do so with a fairway wood. It's going to make the hole a lot easier. The other reason is at 350 metres, it's not an overly long par 4, but if you can take a fairway wood, hit a decent one and get one in play, you've got an easy shot up onto the green from the middle of the fairway. It's going to be a lot easier than playing from the edge of this river here. We also have a little bit of space that a lot of players don't understand in and around that 230 metre mark on the left-hand side. There's a cutout in the trees there, guys. It's a sneaky little cutout. But if the ball ends up in there, from that spot, you've still got the ability to get up and over the trees and onto the green or at the front edge of the green for 2. So you've got more space when you're trying to hit it into that 200 metre range than when you're blasting driver and it begins to narrow down a little bit. So if you must shape the ball off the tee, do so with a fairway wood. And try playing the hole with a fairway wood to increase chances of hitting the fairway and give yourself the best opportunity, therefore, to hit it up onto the green. I've hit my forward. I put myself into a fairly common spot for me. You'll see we're in that range that I spoke about where I've got the big gaps in the tree line here. And guys, I'm aiming always up the left-hand side towards the cart path in the hope that if I hit it well, it comes straight, it bounces, it ends up in the fairway. If I pull it slightly, I know that it goes up towards the left, and there's plenty of slope there, it potentially will filter back down. And worst case scenario is I push it and end up in the middle of the fairway anyway. So it's about managing how you play the golf course and playing to your personal strengths. And for me, I like to take it up the left-hand side of the cart path. So I'm going to shape it. I'm going to let the natural lay of the land bring the ball back. So as it stands here today, we've got a blue flag. So it's probably the most accessible flag on the green. Guys, if we get a white flag near the bunker or we get a red flag just over on the right hand side, which they are rare, those two flags, but should we get those, they're sucker pins. We're not trying to get towards those. I suggest at that point in time, you're trying to get the golf ball to go to the back edge of the green. So anytime the flag is on the right side of the bunker as we look at the green, you're trying to get the ball to get to the back edge or in that back portion. Yes, it's a downhill putt, it's a little bit slippery, but it's far easier than trying to be aggressive and end up coming up short and being at the bottom of that hill. If we get to a flag that's on the left-hand side, that red flag, it's a little bit of a go flag. It's not overly difficult to get to and plenty of slope that can bring it in. So certainly by all means to a left side red flag, be as aggressive as you like. Just be mindful that on that occasion, short is better than long. If you do get the ball going long and it ends up that hill, it's a very tricky next shot. So left side flag, okay to be a little bit short of the green. Right side flag, ensuring we're always going to get to the back edge of the green or the back portion of the green as best we can. We've got 133 metres to the flag from that tee shot here. So for myself, that's just a nice, comfortable 9-iron. A couple of things to take into consideration. The ball is below my feet, so the ball is going to want to move in the air a little bit. So I have two choices. One, I could try to turn the ball against the slope. Not recommended unless you're practicing a lot of those shots. The other option is just to aim slightly further along the left using the slope and trying just to swing and leaving the club face slightly open. That will curve the golf ball in the air, which in this instance will actually help it hold the green that little bit better too. So for those of you wanting to know, my target line here is straight over the middle bunker and let the natural lay of the land move the golf ball a little bit left to right. And also we do have a little bit of a breeze, which is going to help. So again, I'm allowing for those factors before I hit this shot. Perfect, so dead on pin high, over the top of the bunker there, just missed me little plover friend, and sitting at about 20 feet or so for birdie. So again guys, it's playing holes stress-free. I could stand up and I could blast my drive and I could try to get down inside 100 meters. And some of you guys may see me on a weekend when I come out and play, that may be the case. But if that's the case, I'm doing so because I've drove it great for the earlier parts of the round. If I'm not overly confident, or I'm worried about hitting it into the river at any point in time, you're gonna see me go back to my forward, because with my forward, I can shape the golf ball, I can get the ball up here into this left-hand side, and it's where the biggest gap is. So if you're struggling with your tee shots, or you're not quite sure how to play hole number 8 here, try playing it that way. Try playing with a fair wood off the tee, leaving a little bit longer approach into the green, but keeping the ball in play from that tee shot. Okay, so to continue with the scoring for the series, this is where the approach shot ended up. So again, playing that mid iron into the green, and I get some people from 133 meters won't be hitting a 9 iron, and that's okay. But even if you're hitting a 7 or a 6 iron from that range, there's still plenty of space, and playing the same way with the same mindset, you can still find yourself on the green. Yeah, you might be a little bit further up, and again, you'd still be on the green. So we've got a birdie putt here, a little bit downhill, a little bit left to right. Let's see if we can make it, and let's see if we can get another birdie on the cards. Oh, first take. Always love to make a putt. It's a shame I'm not making them on the weekends. Guys, I do hope you're enjoying the series so far. Keep an eye out going forward. We've got a couple of extra little features for you guys, especially when we get into those back 9 holes, that may help you improve your scoring that little bit more. There you go. So here's a quick tip for the miss. Let's say you have missed the green and you're at the front part of the green. Today's quick tip was playing out here at hole number 8. Try playing a chip and run with an 8 iron as opposed to grabbing the sand wedge and the lob wedge and trying to automatically loft it up in the air. Just because we're close to the green doesn't mean to say we have to loft the ball up in the air. A little chip and run with an 8 iron is going to give you better results far more often than trying to play that high spinning lob shot or sand iron, especially when you get into that tight spaces around the green, so the grass being a little bit tighter here. You can see there, little low chip and run with the 8 iron. You can get away with a few more of the miss strikes with that particular shot, and you're going to find yourself hitting it close more often. So that's today's quick tip for the miss.